12 rounds with Chiles. We are in the building. It's a good Friday, man. I got my man here beside me. I'm happy to have you here. This is going to be a big energy podcast. But before we get started, I always got to put out the disclaimers. These views and opinions are, of course, they're mine. And the views and opinions of 12 rounds with Chiles. They may be unapologetic. We may say a little something, might cuss on here today, but hey, I just got to give you that fair warning. But the one thing you will get is you'll get plenty of energy, man. I'm happy to have you in the building. 12 rounds with Chiles. Who I got in here today, man?
Hey, man, it's your boy Walter Sanders, man.
Yes,
Stone heavy hitter, man. We in the building. 12 rounds with Chiles, man.
Hey, man, we're gonna have a good time today. I had to put on my cool boy glasses today, man. My man came in this jump fly. I was like, oh, hold on, bro. Let me get down. Let me get balance on him, man. Hey, I'm happy to have you here, man. I'm happy that I know you just got back from Vegas, man. How was Vegas, bro?
Oh man, I'm telling you, man, from sun up to sundown, man. I think I was looking at the moon on both sides, man. just enjoying myself, man. Partying, celebrating, the big win, man. Vegas was the place to be for me for the last couple of days after the big fight. You know what I mean? Had a good time, man. But I had to, when you reached out to me, I had to touch down and be in the studio with you, man, because big love for you, bro. Big love.
I appreciate that big time, bro. Big time. We done been through some things together. We done had some nice victories together, man. We definitely gonna talk about that later in the podcast. We definitely gonna get on your fight. But for those that don't know Walt, I want to kind of get into your story, man. I kind of want to. We could take it all the way back as far as you want to take it. All your athletics. We definitely want to talk about the family because one thing that I learned was that me and you spent a lot of time together, man. We went out to California together. We were out in Oxnard. We were out in LA together. And I learned some things about you that I felt was truly interesting. And I was like, damn, it's more to this guy than what I see on the outside. And to me, it touched me. I was like, this my guy right here. You know what I'm saying? This my guy. So definitely, man, let's kind of, where you want to start, man? You want to start family? You want to start your athletics? You know what I'm saying?
Man, I just want to start, God giving me this opportunity to be here today, man. Definitely. And man, if people don't know who I am, man, just know I'm a real person, man.
Definitely.
Outside all the athletics, all the accolades and things like that, man, I'm a real person, man. And I just want to see everybody be successful, man, in everything they do. And that's why I'm here today because, man, your energy, everything you've been telling me since you met me since day one, man. Since my amateur days in boxing, man, it's been so great just to have you, in the corner, along the journey, man, and watching you grow. So, I appreciate it. And just to tell people a little about myself, man, from Baltimore City.
Yes, sir. Represent,
man. Maryville High School, all the Maryville guys out there and girls. You know what I mean? Maryville High School, Baltimore. Shout out to the football team, state champs this year, man. State champs, man.
Yes, sir.
You already know we did it for number 7, man. Did it for number 7.
Yeah.
And Maryville graduate, man, went off to college. Only had got one offer coming out of college for football. Had plenty for basketball. A lot of people don't even know I played ball, man.
Yeah, I didn't know that. Yeah.
All Metro, man. All Metro.
That's dope.
First player to make all Metro since Marcus Hatton. I know everybody know Mo Hatton, man. St. John's, big time score, man. Marcus Hatton was the man at Maryville, and I was a second player since him to make all Metro in basketball, man. But I had one scholarship for football.
Yeah.
And I was St. Augustine College at the time is now St. Augustine University.
Okay.
In Raleigh, North Carolina. And Miami and Virginia Tech and all those schools said things to me in Virginia after my state championship run in Maryland. After we beat Walbrook, they was number 1 in the state, and we beat them. We went down to Cofield House, and all those big ACC schools was actually at the attendance, and I was averaging 18, 19 points a game.
Come on.
Some games I had 25 to 30.
Oh, yeah.
But on average, about 18, 19 points a game. And those schools came to me, was like, hey, man, you mind red shirt and come, for a year, go to community college, play ball, basketball here and stuff like that. And I was like, nah, man, I want to play football.
Yeah.
He was like, nah, man, we ain't recruiting football. No football. Yeah. I said, no football. Man, I'm sorry, but football is my first love.
That's your love.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I'm only 5'0".
Right.
So I'm like, basketball, nah. I know it wasn't going to happen that far with basketball. So I'm like, you know what? Let's see what's up with this, football thing. And man, St. Aug, man, they have been the start of my journey. St. Aug, man, college.
Shout out to St. Aug.
St. Aug, man. All the HBCUs out there, man.
Yeah, definitely.
CIAA.
Yes, sir.
We hosted here now in Baltimore.
I know, bro.
CIAA.
Look, it was bad because, bro, I usually go to CIAA. All the times I've been in Charlotte, bro, I was always going. And it came to the city that I live in, and I ain't even get to go this year, bro. I ain't even get to
Listen, man. CIAA this year, man, was huge.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. My school came up. They won a game of tournament. I met the president, new football coach, athletic director.
Mm-hmm.
Man, shout out to St. Aug, man. I showed him a good time here in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Showed him around. Man, I got him, just to feel at home in Baltimore.
Yeah.
Home away from home.
Yeah.
And bring them to my city and just open the doors up, man. Just showing them, what it's about and giving back to them what they poured into me my 4 years at the college.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
And like I said, man, St. Aug was a journey, man. Like a freshman year, it's like you leaving the nest from home.
That's it.
Going away, oh man, now I'm on my own, I can do what I want. Back then, like, man, I gotta take out the trash, I gotta wash the dishes. My parents do them.
The responsibilities kicked in, bro. Yeah.
College, oh man, I was on my own. I was good. I had to worry about nothing, but I realized that trash was piling up, clothes was piling up, so I gotta go back and revert for moms and them.
Yeah.
My father used to tell me, hey, man, you better go, do this and do that. So it's all reverted back to those things, man. And I think once I locked in, my end of my freshman year, man, really locked in what I wanted to do.
Right.
I had a mission, but I really locked in what I wanted to do at the university.
Yeah.
It's a different having goals.
Right.
But when you lock in and have a vision board and write it out, oh man. To all the young guys out there, man, when it comes to dreams and goals, you gotta write it down, man.
Yeah.
Because after you see it, and you make a checklist. So everything that what you want, like for me, I'll break it down to you. College coach said his name was Michael Costa, man. He came up to Maryland and recruited. He said, "Hey, give me a shot." So I got fast forward. I got the scholarship with the St. Aug.
Right.
I went down there. It was 14 running backs in front of me.
Yeah.
14 running backs. So I'm sitting here like, man, got guys from Texas, Florida, New Orleans, everywhere. So I'm like, okay. Some guys gonna weed themselves up. I'm gonna have to outwork some guys, but my ultimate goal is to be the starter here, be the top rusher in school history,
right?
Break all the single game rushing records. Just do everything I wanted to do down there,
right? So
I can put myself in position. And I think a lot of times, man, the young generation, they fall by the wayside because they think they look so far ahead.
Yeah.
And all they don't even know. All they got to do is get in position.
Bro, get in position and take them small steps.
That's it.
You know what I'm saying?
The small steps counts,
bro.
man.
Yeah.
Man, you tell me all the time, man. Starting off, when we started. The thing is, those small steps, man, to why, I become a professional boxer today because of small steps we took. Using my corner as a coach.
Bro.
You know what I mean?
Yeah, we had some good times.
It's
bro.
deep, man. It's deep, man.
Bro.
Golden Glove champion,
Hey, we put a few boys on their face out there
overhand
rights. My boys going to sleep.
Man, all over there, man.
And then come back to the corner. We sitting there laughing at each other.
Oh man, it's crazy.
Yeah, we had
that's stuff we worked on.
Yeah, that's it, bro. But it was that consistency. We worked on it every day. But the one thing I can say is whenever I had an idea or I went back, I was studying and I came back to the gym and I was like, all right, well, let's break this down. Let's work on this. You never questioned none of that. You was like, all right, coach, let's rock out on it. And when we did it, every time we did it, we stayed with it. We stayed consistent with it. By Saturday, and when it was time to strap it up, we was putting boys up out of there.
Oh, man. I mean, the study time we put in, man, to fine tune it all, the footwork and things like that, and man, and Coach Dave.
Oh yeah, big shout out to Coach Dave.
Oh man, Coach Dave, man,
that's my guy. Bro.
If you don't know, man, Coach Dave the GOAT.
Yeah,
they don't understand, man. Coach Dave the GOAT, man.
He is, and Coach Dave is the guy that gave me an opportunity. So when I first got here, because I'm not from Baltimore, and I met Max Hell Taylor, I met Dave Sewell. They were like, "Oh, who is this young dude trying to come in the gym?" And I was like, "It don't matter. I'm coming in this gym. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be my motherland and shit." But they gave me an opportunity to sit under him. Learn. You talking about 30, 35 plus years in the game. It was a lot to take in, and I'm so thankful to them for letting me sit up under them. We traveled from here to LA. We traveled all around the country with Dave and Max. And I got to be backstage back in the locker room at big fights. You know what I'm saying? We on TV, we doing things. So getting to see all these different entities got me to where I am today. But I still want to get back to definitely your college career and how you took that college career to the next level.
Oh man, piggyback on what we were saying, man. Shout out, like I said, Coach Dave.
Definitely.
You the GOAT.
Definitely.
Coach Max, all those guys, appreciate it.
Definitely.
But yeah, man, just to enlighten the next generation, man, because like I said, man, starting with college, I was number 14 on the depth chart.
Mm-hmm.
And sometimes when you can't see it, sometimes people turn
mm-hmm.
and go in different directions.
Mm-hmm.
For me, I looked at it, as long as you can imagine it, it's for you. Some people can't see it, but it's not for them to see.
Right.
Your imagination is basically those things God give you confirmation that it's possible.
Right.
So, man, 14 on the depth chart. I used to grind, man. 12 o'clock at night, guys be in the room playing a video game, doing this, doing that. Going to see girls having fun. That's cool.
Yeah.
Ain't nothing wrong with that.
Right,
you have your fun.
That's right.
You know what you're supposed to do.
Yeah.
But me, I was on a whole different agenda.
Yeah.
I had a mission. I had a goal. I had family back home. I had a reason why I had to do what I had to do. When you got a reason why, man, it's different. When you just out there doing it, you can quit at any moment. When you got a reason why, man, it's different. And my sophomore year, man, 14 on depth chart. I wound up having a daughter, And when I had my daughter, now she's 14 this year. So when I had my daughter, it was like, okay, I got to go get it done.
They gave you a reason.
Yeah, I got to get it done.
Yeah.
I got to get it done. Because I want to be there for my daughter and I want to make sure she's straight. You know what I mean? So right then and there, man, I locked in so deep, man. I'm talking about I went from number 14 going to spring camp that following year, my freshman year. So after spring ball, I probably was number 4. Number 4 on the depth chart. 4 on the depth chart after spring ball. Coming to the season. Still number 4. Waiting my turn. Had a senior in front of me. I'm itching to play. I want coach put me in.
Yeah.
One coach put me in. He don't put me in. This on special teams. Run down the field, whatever.
Yeah.
That was it.
Yeah.
Like this run the field, come on the field.
Yeah.
I'm so amped up, man, trying to knock the dude out that's getting that kick off. I'm like, you got to play me.
Yeah.
I got it in me.
Right.
Cool. Okay. No play. Freshman year, maybe got 2 carries. I don't know. I said, man, they don't even understand what mistake they making.
Right.
They got to put me in.
Right.
Come my sophomore year. Because now it's my sophomore year. Coming to camp, I'm number 2 or 3.
Oh, you went to work.
Oh, man.
Oh, you went
2 or 3 in the depth chart.
Yeah, bro.
One guy, I think, I don't know if the grades or something wrong with his grades or maybe it was sick. Something happened. Whatever happened, Coach said, hey, man, he called my number. We was playing, I will never forget, we was playing against Catawba. They ranked like number, I want to say top 12, top 15, or maybe 10. I don't know. Can't remember the exact number, but they ranked in the country, and we weren't ranked.
Right.
Coach put me in, man, and I went to work.
Yeah.
I went to work.
Stuck on the gas.
and we beat them.
Yeah.
First time HBCU beat that ranked school.
Yeah.
Yeah, man. And Coach gave me the nod the next week. It was like, it's for you to lose it. And, man, I wound up finishing second in the conference in rushing.
Yeah.
Second in conference rushing, man. Broke the single game rushing record. Man, it just took off, man. And then every year it just got better.
Yeah.
Finished top school. My once I graduated, young fellas, you gotta graduate.
Gotta go get the
work. You know what I mean? Yeah. Gotta get the grades.
That paper means something.
Yeah, it means something when you're in school, man. Once I graduated from the university, I finished top rusher in school history. Top single game rushing record school history. We'll never forget it. Playing against Fayetteville State. Great school, man. Playing against my guy BJ from Baltimore. He was a wide receiver on that side. And he had a great game. I always joke him because I told him, I said, man, you had a great game, man. 2 touchdowns, 100 and something yards. You had a great game. But it just wasn't good enough, man. I always joke him. It wasn't good enough, man. Because I finished with like 4 touchdowns, almost 300 yards rushing. It just got ugly.
Oh, you went to work,
bro. Yeah, it went to work, man. So, and we always joke. That's my boy always catch up and joke about it because he was a beast. But that game right there, man, showed my running back coach. He was suffering from cancer. Okay. Coach Owens, man. Rest in peace, Coach Owens, man. He was suffering from cancer. And he came to me after that game because he was in the skybox that game. And that game, he came to me and said, man, what you did help us win this homecoming game, saved our jobs. Saved our jobs. Yeah, saved our jobs. And I said, Coach, because I think it was a homecoming. I said, Coach, why were you so hard on me for the last year and a half, man? It's like you didn't even like me. Like, you didn't want me to be down here.
Mm-hmm.
He said, no, man. I seen something in you, so I had to be hard on you. I seen myself in you when I used to play running back at Syracuse. He played at Syracuse.
Okay.
I'm like, wow, Coach, I thought you hated me, man. You always hard on me. Like, anything I did wrong, but all right, it was always wrong.
Right.
I just didn't get it. I'm like, I don't get it.
Right.
And, man, that summer he wound up dying, man. And I dedicated, the season for him, man. And I say, man, I wound up having a massive year, man. Finished top in rushing, school history, like I said, top in the conference, All-American, Player of the Year, Jet Magazine, ESPN top, HBCU running back, anything you can name it. It was all accolades.
That's dope.
And, coming out of college, graduating, and, I get a phone call from the Baltimore Ravens.
Yeah.
NFL said, hey, man, we signing you.
So, tell me this. How did that shit feel?
Oh, man, listen.
How did that feel?
Listen, man, to hear that phone ring, man, I won't forget it. John Harbaugh, and of course they probably got the phone on speaker and all. He said, we're gonna bring you in, we're gonna sign you.
Yeah.
Oh man,
bro,
my heart dropped.
Bro. Yeah.
My heart dropped, chills. I'm like, NFL. I said, man, these guys, what? I'm just thinking back on the whole 4 years, like, wow, I only played 2 years because the coach wouldn't even put me in.
Right.
After my year, I got eligible. I'm like, man, I played 2.5 years. You tell me I'm going to the league for Division II?
Yeah.
HBCU?
Yeah, that's big, bro.
Bro, those goals and dreams I wrote down, those goals in that vision board I wrote down, Dean's List, graduation, top in school history, go to NFL, all these things I wrote down on my vision board, bro, was checked off.
Yeah.
And that's what I mean, begin this conversation about checking off that list, man.
Right.
And what you doing right now is checking off lists because you plugging in on every aspect of the game, man.
That's it, bro. I appreciate that, bro. Because you done seen it all. You know what I'm saying?
It's big, man.
You've been around shit. Say almost 7 years, bro. When you really think about it, bro.
It's deep, man.
A little while, so
it's deep, man.
Like, and we still work, bro. It was times that because I always. Me and Walt, we went out to LA. We drove out to Oxnard. We fought in the Nationals. I really still feel like to this day he won that fight. They took it from us. Well, first round you had dude leaking. Dude was beat up so bad,
right?
He couldn't even compete in the next fight. And I'm like, so
how did I lose?
How we lose it?
How we lose it? And the dude I look like this after the fight. Yeah, this dude with black eye, busted nose. I'm like
I lost everywhere, bro. How we lose this fight? But it was okay. It was a learning. We learned from it. You know what I'm saying? But that was also a time that it was me and you out there, man, and we got to learn each other. We worked off each other. And I always tell the story, man. We were leaving Oxnard after the fight, and we had mansions on the left side, cliffs in the Pacific Ocean on the other side, and we were just talking about life, man. We were talking about life, and that was the first time I think you had kind of opened up to me about your family. You know what I'm saying? And,
deep, man.
And I was like, oh. You know what I'm saying? It's so much more to it because, we see the glitz, the glam.
Yeah.
My man got the Instagram popping. You got all this popping. But that was when I was like, oh, this is the real Walt right here. You know what I'm saying? And I do. I want to tap into that because you have talented daughters, too.
Oh, man.
You know what I'm saying? So I definitely want to talk about your daughters. I won't get that little secret out, but definitely talk about it, man, because that's big to me.
Man, it's deep, man. It's like because on the subject of boxing, man, my daughter, I got 2 daughters now. Fast forward, I got 2 daughters. 13, she'll be 14 this year, and I got a 10-year-old. So a couple years back, I started the journey in 2018. My daughter was home, and I keep my TV on Sports Center or ESPN, and she kept hearing videos and shows of Mike Tyson. Kept hearing Mike Tyson. And this, and Mike Tyson had these cars. He had $300 million, this and that. Yeah. Because Mike Tyson was the man.
That's right.
He is the man. He's the GOAT of boxing. Heavyweight champion. Undisputed. And she kept hearing like, Daddy. I come in the house one day. Daddy, who was Mike Tyson? I keep hearing about. I said, oh, he's the GOAT of boxing, man. He's one of the best that ever did it and laced the gloves up to fight.
Yeah.
She said, no. She said, oh, okay, yeah. He said, well, he got a lot of money.
Yeah.
He had this in his house, he had cars, he had a tiger. I'm like, yeah. That's
Yeah.
boxing. I say that's boxing. That money different.
Deep money. Yeah,
You know, it go a long way.
Uh-huh.
And she was like, oh, okay. And she left it alone. Came back to her like a week later. Was on there again.
Mm-hmm.
Talking about custom motto and stuff like that. I'm sitting there. So I'm coming in. I sat down.
Mm-hmm.
I'm like, looking out, I know the story on them, just listening to it.
Yeah.
And then my daughter looked at me without looking at me. And I'll get to that point where you'll understand from
definitely,
this.
Definitely.
And so she's like, hey, Dad, won't you try boxing? You know?
For real?
You try boxing. Yeah, she said, won't you try boxing? Dad, I think you can box, you know? It'll help put us in position that where we want to be and things like that.
Mm-hmm.
I was like, Riley, I ain't doing no boxing. You know what I mean? I ain't started when I was younger.
Yeah.
You know, I play football, NFL. You know, I'm a firefighter, helping out the community. I think I'm good.
That's something that we didn't even touch on too. Yeah.
Oh man, major. You know.
Yeah.
I just told her, I said, I think sports for me. You know, I had my fair share. I made it to the top of the pinnacle. That's the NFL. You can't go no higher.
Mm-hmm.
And I can't see myself boxing. Can't see myself boxing.
Right.
You know, I'm 28 at the time. I said I can't see myself boxing. You know what I mean? It's not gonna happen. And then man, she like kind of like grabbed, like basically started rubbing my hand and was like, Daddy, what you mean you can't see yourself boxing? I said, Raleigh, it's kind of late, I can't see myself boxing.
Yeah.
And when you guys get to know who my daughter Riley Sanders is, she's a talented young girl, man.
She a gift, bro.
Man, she plays the piano, she sings, she dances, she does pageants all over the world. She's so talented, it's unreal.
Yeah.
And she's blind. My daughter's blind. And she was blind since birth. Maybe you used to see light back then, but now she's completely blind. Mm. And the comment I made when I told her, hey, Dad, what you mean you can't see yourself boxing? Mm-hmm. And I can't see it all. Mm-hmm. And I can do anything.
That's deep.
Oh, man.
That one would have touched my soul, bro.
Yeah, oh, man. She I can do anything. I play piano, I dance, I go to pageant, I do everything, and I can't see it all.
Yeah.
When she said that, I looked at her. Tears came down my eyes, bro.
I believe it, bro.
I'm on the couch like,
yeah.
I'm looking at her like, wow. It touched me so hard. I'm like, you know what? You're right. Mm-hmm. You can't see it all. You can do those things. Why can't I see myself boxing? Mm-hmm. Why can't I see myself boxing? Mm-hmm. I touched her forehead, man. Wiped tears from my eyes.
Yeah.
And I told her, I said, hey, you're right. I'm gonna be a boxer. I'm gonna do well, an amateur, and I'm gonna be a professional boxer. Mm-hmm. And we're gonna make these things happen and get connected to the right people.
Yeah.
And man, fast forward, man. We meet amateur boxers. That's when me and you meet, man. Mm-hmm. You know what I mean? 2 Golden Glove championships. Yeah. First year, second year, knockouts. Yeah. Shocking the world. Like, big, oh man, who is this guy? Who is this guy?
Knockouts too, bro.
Who is this guy?
Yeah.
The energy I had in these fights, man. I had a reason why. Like I talked about for football, it was my oldest daughter. Now boxing, I had a reason why I box and I get in that ring and I explode and do the things I do because I know a little girl that can't see me fight but can hear.
Yeah, and she always there too.
She always in my corner.
Always there.
Yeah. I got to do it for her.
Yeah.
I got to do it for my family. But that right there, man, drove me to a whole nother level, bro. And I just felt kind of sorry for those guys that really had to get in the ring for me when I first started boxing because coming down from football weight at 220 and still solid, still benching 365 to 400 pounds, squat 600.
Yeah.
From 220, you fighting at 170. You know what I mean? And still having that same power. I count.
Making 165, bro.
Yeah, 165, right. 165, right.
And keeping that weight.
Oh, man. Yeah. And I had that power, man. I kind of felt sorry for those guys. You know what I mean? Because my daughter, man, I wouldn't let you beat me, man. Mm-hmm. If you beat me, just know you come out there with with blood, with your eyes hurting, everything.
Your ass, you'll get the goddamn.
Like I man, it's deep, man. And I think her, man, driven me in the sports world as far as boxing right now, man. And to now, to like now that I'm a professional fighter. Deep, man. Just had my pro debut, 2 weeks ago.
Definitely. Let's hit on that too, man. Because I watched it. I think you put it up on your gram, and I watched it, and I was like, "Oh, that's something to say." I think we were just talking about it before we even got on the air. We were talking about it, and he was like, "Yo, I still use some of the moves and you did, bro. The little slip 5, touch the body. He ain't want no more of that, bro.
Oh man, man. The thing is, man, it's like it's crazy how it is, man. I'm telling you. And I'm gonna say this before that fight, the announcer said, "Hey, we want to dedicate this fight, boom, to his 10-year-old, 9-year-old daughter that's blind." When he said that, tears came down my eye. I felt that same pain.
Yeah.
When I sit on that couch, when she told me, "Dad, you can box."
Right.
And I looked at my opponent. I stared him down, man. And when he looked away, I knew I had him.
Yeah, that's when you know you broke him.
Oh man, he looked away. I knew I had him.
Yeah.
And man, I literally listen to Coach Dave. I cut the ring off. I shortened the ring. It's like the wall, like the room was closing down on him.
Yeah.
And 57 seconds later, TKO, man, he was done. You know what I mean? He took the life out of him.
57 seconds in the first round, bro.
First round, pro debut, man.
Yeah, that's what you want, bro.
In front of a big crowd. Yeah. Pay-per-view fight.
Yeah.
First fight ever I had on pay-per-view.
Yeah,
you know what I mean?
Hard.
It's crazy. I'm like, man, I'm okay.
Hard.
Pro debut, man. Christian Martin.
Yeah.
Promotions down there in Ocean City. Myrtle Beach.
Oh, y'all went down to Myrtle Beach?
Myrtle Beach, man. Okay. Myrtle Beach. Christian Martin promotion. Everybody know Christian Martin.
Yeah.
World champion, great boxer, Hall of Famer. West Virginia, you know who she is, man. She's one of the top women fighters ever. And to be there, man, on that promotion, man, to do that in front of the crowd and on pay-per-view, from my family and everything, it was like, wow. Me and my daughter had the same conversation 3.5 years ago, man.
Right.
And within that time frame, I've been through a lot, man, from being out for a year from a car accident.
Yeah.
The COVID. There's just everything, man, and to stay focused and be locked in and having a reason why. Like I said at the beginning of this conversation, for the next generation, when you got a reason why you do what you do, it's nothing can stop you, man. It's nothing.
That's true.
It's nothing can stop you, man. You keep plugging, Like you, man, we're on the podcast right now. You didn't know you was going to be doing this years ago.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Bro. Not at all.
Now you run the numbers. You know what I mean? It's
now we doing it, bro.
It's major, man. It's major.
It is, bro.
Proud of you, bro.
I appreciate that.
Proud of you, man.
Every time you say it, bro, I'm like, yeah. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Bro, so what do you all right, so we've been in the amateur circuit. What do you feel like the big difference was coming from the amateurs? The difference in the amateur fights, being in the ring as an amateur and being as a pro? Was it the gloves? Was it not having headgear? What do you feel like was the difference? You know what I'm saying?
Let me think.
Because now we got 10 ounce gloves on.
Hey, I think for me, man, like I said earlier, man, to go from 14 to 12 ounce gloves, now I'm fighting with 10 ounce gloves on with the power.
Yeah.
Like I said earlier, man, I kind of feel sorry. Oh man, it's unreal, man. The smaller gloves.
Yeah.
And to really make my opponent feel my pain.
What you throwing?
You know what I mean? Because it's not about me.
Yeah.
It's about everything. The reason why I'm doing what I'm doing, man.
Right.
And the smaller gloves, man. No headgear.
Oh man, sharp with your defense. Keep everything tight. Like, how was camp too? Because a lot of y'all that follow Walt, y'all all know like he a workout junkie. He probably putting something on the ground every day. Him at the gym, him lifting, like he a workout junkie.
Yeah, man.
Well, I know camp. How hard was camp? Was camp rough or it was just another day at the park? Because you grind anyway. You know what I'm saying?
Man, camp was tough, but I had fun because I love to train. I love to work. I love to learn. Dave Sewell, and the guys had me, locked in. Briscoe, all those guys, man. Just timing them, shooting
advice. Shout out to
Briscoe,
that's my man too.
Oh yeah, Briscoe. Oh yeah,
all
man.
Love,
all those guys, man.
All love.
I said Maxwell, all those guys, man. These guys always shoot me advice or got me locked in. And Dave took me around, sparring the top guys.
Mm-hmm.
I'm coming off a year layoff from accident. He said, "No, you gonna go up there and spar these good guys."
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I'm sparring Class A fighters.
Yeah.
Fighting on Showtime. You know what I mean?
Right.
So it was like me getting in there to our camp. I figure as long as my camp hard, it makes my fight easy.
That's right.
You know what I mean? So I had a great camp. It felt like almost like football, NFL
That's
training
what I was
camp.
about to say, bro. Like
training camp.
I always say, like definitely when playing football, like football, practice the hard part. The game is getting man. That's what we waiting for. That's the easy part.
Yeah.
You go through so
the
much shit when you're in practice. You know what I'm saying?
Oh man, the game.
Yeah.
I'll tell you, man, the transition from out of camp to the fight. Oh man, it was like night and day. Camp was tough, man. I had fun doing it.
Yeah.
I was in shape.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? I learned. And the game of boxing starting to slow down to me, man. And it's fun,
bro.
Man.
That make a difference, bro. And now you got another one coming up. What we talking about? August 6th. We on a Jeter promotion card out at Maryland Live, right?
Yeah, man. Yeah. We had Maryland Live. Yeah. We had Live.
Yeah.
Casino.
Yes,
yep.
Sir. Yes,
Hotel sir. Up in the Arundel Mills.
Mm-hmm.
You know, on the Jeter promotion, man. August 6th this year, Saturday night.
Right.
It's my second fight, but it's my first home fight here in Baltimore, man.
Y'all come out, man. My boy gonna do his thing. He's gonna do his thing.
So excited, man.
Yeah.
You know, I'm on Jeter Promotions, man. And we're excited about coming home to fight.
Definitely.
Big ticket sales.
It's gonna be big ticket sales because Jeter, I've had the opportunity of coaching on 3 of Jeter's cards. I think 2 at Maryland Live and maybe 4. And maybe 2 in Philly. I can't remember, but he always does a great job. His cards are always exciting.
Mm-hmm.
He always sell a whole lot of damn tickets. The crowd's live in there. The music is pumping. So I know it's gonna be a great show. And it's another opportunity for you to get out there and show your athleticism, your skill. You know what I'm saying? And shoot, another thing you bring is what he probably one of the only guys I'm around that got 35,000 viewers on Instagram. You know what I'm saying?
It's
I'm
deep,
like,
man.
My boy go to work.
It's deep, you know what I mean?
Definitely. Like, so how's the work that you put in on that though?
Man, hey man, when it comes to social media presence, man, I realize that's how the world works now, man. It's through social media.
Mm-hmm.
You know, that's the marketing tool, man. Social media is huge right now, and it's free.
Yeah,
it's free. You know,
that's what you tell me. Just do the work, man.
Yeah,
it's free, bro.
It's free, man. It's major, man, because I mean, a lot of people know me from football, NFL, this news, TV, all that stuff.
Mm-hmm.
So now they follow me on through social media platform. I mean, I just got Instagram maybe a couple years. I made it in 2018. So I only on it since like 4 years.
You got that jump booming, bro.
You know what I mean? It's major, man.
Yeah.
I appreciate all my followers. You know, everybody leaving comments, everybody pouring into me, you know, asking questions, just DMing me.
Right.
I mean, there's a lot. You know, sorry for the ones I don't get to, so many, but you know, if you read in between the lines, the stuff I post and read the captions, man, those things help you in your daily walks. You know what I mean? Your daily grind. You know what I mean?
A little motivation.
Yeah, it's not for me, man. It's for everybody in my circle. You know, people I come in contact with, because that's major, man.
Yeah,
it's major.
It is like, and it's a grind, bro. That's something that I'm learning, like doing the podcasting, knowing that I got to build all the social media platforms, bro. It's a grind. So I respect you on that too, bro. Like, you put in that work, bro, and you put in that work even with the haters. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Because even with the guys that were hating on you, saying that all he is social media, all he is this and that, that shit paid off, then. Yeah, it paid off, man. Yeah, it paid off, right?
Right.
Because I bet you on August 6th, when it's time to lock it low, half of the whole crowd gonna be there to see Walt Sanders. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
And that's a big deal when you got that kind of support system, bro.
Yeah, man. Right. I said, man, I appreciate the movement. Appreciate the favor. You know, I think that God has put me in a position just to show people that He's real.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? And
that's real.
And it's funny because when it comes to social media, a lot of people, some stuff they say, or most stuff say it ain't real.
Yeah.
I always
Yeah.
say, let's see how people really living.
Yeah.
Yeah, I see they posted out of town traveling.
Yeah.
Man, let me see. Let me go to your house, see how you really living.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? Let me see how you living.
Mm-hmm.
Then I know, okay, is he a real one?
Mm-hmm.
And me, most of my stuff is probably sports, or maybe I'm home doing something, or doing something for one of my sponsors, or whatever it is.
Right.
But I bring you into my home, show you how I'm living.
Yeah.
It's
all you.
It's all me.
It's authentic.
It's authentic, man.
Yeah.
I own it.
Yeah.
It's mine. You know what I mean? It's not fake.
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And I just thank God for putting me in position to do these things, and to tap into being a public server as a firefighter.
Yeah.
It's deep, man.
Bro.
Being a firefighter is deep, man, because I'm starting to realize, and I've been doing it for 9 years, starting to realize 7 years ago, my first 2 years, I wasn't grasping because I was just trying to learn. And I'm still learning the job, but I realized, like, man, going to these calls, man, 911 calls, people call us in the worst time of their life.
That's right.
On average, people call 911 twice out of their whole life, on average,
right,
statistically. But they call us around the worst time of their life, man. And to go there to complete the call and maybe help them or leave a smile on their face is priceless.
Yeah.
No sport, no boxing, no football, none of that stuff can amount to leaving someone's house by saving their life, cutting them out of car, a rescue, saving them out of fire.
Yep.
Anything, all those things, man, those things is priceless.
Definitely.
Compared to the sports world, man. And it humbles me when it comes to the sports, and because I'm exceeding, I'm doing well in these things, and I make it, like NFL, all those things, doing well, and people, gravitate and excited. But man, being a firefighter, man, EMT firefighter, allows me to be humble in the sports realm when everybody's cheering on you.
It shows you the real world. And to be honest, I don't know if you know this about me, but that's what I do for the federal government. I do urban search and rescue. I provide military units with urban search and rescue gear. We do hazmat recon, hazmat decon. I also supply medical gear to units around the country.
Wow.
We respond to big events, maybe the next 9/11 event, things like that. So it's kind of cool that we also share that too.
Man, that's why the connection,
brother. You never know, bro. You know what I'm saying? You just never know. So I mean,
that's deep, man.
It's so many levels that we connect on.
That's deep,
and
man.
that's something that we never even talked about before with the time that we've been around each other. You know what I'm saying? So I definitely respect that, bro.
Major,
like it's a grind too, because it's always something new to learn.
Yeah,
it's always new equipment. But every time you get that call, somebody's life on the line. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Even when you get that call and somebody's life may not be on the line, you treat it like somebody's life is on the line. You cannot get comfortable with this job. You know what I'm saying? So
major,
I respect that, bro, and I'm sure, and I appreciate you, and I'm sure the community appreciates you for what you do for this community, man. Like, that's a big deal, bro. And like you say, bro, 2 times out of their life, you know when somebody calling this real deal, and that's somebody's loved one. That you're trying to save, that you're trying to make sure they are okay. You're trying to make sure that they got another day on this earth.
Hey, man, you know every time that call come on, man, I treat it as if it's my family member or friend.
Yes, bro.
And you can't go wrong with that, because you're going to do everything it takes to make sure you help, save, or put it in position to make things better. That's it, man. It's deep, man.
It is, bro.
You know,
it is.
Man. I love the journey of life, man. I love the moment,
it's real, bro. You gotta love it, bro.
Oh, man.
Like, think about it, man. We 2 brothers that met. That come from. I'm from Richmond. You're from Baltimore. We never knew we was gonna meet each other, and
right.
We've been able to put things together, share moments together, travel the country together. You know what I'm saying? And just be 2 successful young black men. That's a big deal. Yeah. So we look to give back. Like, we're not just here to gloat about it and show you our success. And I ain't gonna lie, we pulled up in 2 outlets today. I was like, oh, my man got an outlet, bro. It's like, welcome to the but look, but that's because we earned that, though.
Yeah.
And nobody, you know what I'm saying? We earn that. We put the work in, and when you put that work in, you achieve things, and you can get nice things. You know what I'm saying? But to be honest, it ain't all about that. I like the fact that we can get out in this community, shake hands with these people, smile, and give them the energy and let them know because there's a lot of people that they down bad right now.
Yeah.
Gas $5 a gallon, the electric bill is extra high. You know what I'm saying? And they really don't. A lot of people don't know what to do, where to go. So to be able to get out in this community as a firefighter and show these kids like, man, it's something else out here. It's dope.
Steep, man.
You know what I'm saying? It's dope. So as we get to the end though, man, I want you to put out all your handles. Where can these people follow you? Where can these people get tickets for August 6th to see you get another knockout? You know what I'm saying? Like, definitely, bro. Like, give it to them, man. Your Instagram, all your handles, man. Let these people.
Hey, man. Hey, you can reach your boy, man, Walter Sanders, man, on IG, man. Stone Heavy Hitter, all lowercase. Stone Heavy Hitter, man. Facebook, Walter Sanders. Oh, and I got a website, man, WalterStoneSanders.com, man. You can reach me on all those platforms. Want tickets? Reach out to me, DM. We can get them shipped to you, sent to you, however you want to get them. Or you just want to reach out to me because you want some advice or you just want to talk. Hey, man, I get to the message, man. I'm responding to it, man.
You gotta be careful when you say that, player. You just want to talk. You know what I'm saying? You can't have everybody here. You gotta be careful, bro. You know how it go.
Yeah, man. Well, that's how you reach it, man. I'm telling you, man, it's part of the journey, man. And it's major, man. I'm excited. What's in store for you, man?
Yeah, appreciate it, bro.
You know, keep doing what you're doing, man. Yes, you know, you're young, full of life, man.
Oh yeah, bro.
You know, you're fresh, you're clean. I see
bro,
you.
You know, I just try to keep up, bro. That's it. I just try to keep up, man. But August 6th, I'm definitely gonna be in the building, bro.
August 6th, man.
We coming to support, man.
Live hotel, casino, Arundel Mills, baby.
Yes, sir. Yes, sir.
Second pro fight, baby. First time here in hometown.
Yes, sir. Y'all come out, y'all support, man. But y'all know before we go, I always like to give a little motivation, man. You know what I'm saying? So I wrote something down. So you see me looking down, it's because I'm reading. It was just something that was in my thoughts today. But envision your success. You know what I'm saying? Put it in your mind because the road gonna be tough, man. You gonna lose some friends. We all have lost some friends. You can lose some family. Family gets jealous over different things that you're trying to accomplish. Everybody's not going to understand what you're trying to do. But when you put in that effort, that dedication, that consistency, and the love for what you are trying to accomplish, the sky's the limit. And I say that every time I end this podcast. Effort, dedication, consistency, and the love for what you are doing, we're going to be successful. You know what I'm saying? Everybody ain't going to understand it, though. You're going to lose some people. But it comes with success.
Real talk.
You know what I'm saying? It comes with success. So we definitely we thank everybody for supporting us, man. Y'all support my man Walt, bro. Hey, bro, I'm happy to have you. You know you my dog, bro. You know you my dog, man.
Yeah, already,
and
man.
Just support us. You know you can catch me on Facebook, James A. Chiles. You can catch me on Instagram, Chiles_fitness. And now I think I got a new Instagram. My man Saquon, he working for me in the background. You can catch me on 12 Rounds with Chiles on Instagram. You can Google me, 12 Rounds with Chiles. It pops up with the YouTube page. Y'all support. We on Spotify too, man. We got a lot of things working. Definitely working hard behind the scenes, man. It's just trying to, we're going to get better, man. We're going to keep being successful. So I definitely thank you, man. Definitely thank you. And it's another one down, bro. It's another one down. Thanks for being on 12 Rounds with Chiles. It's a wrap.